Hello everybody, welcome to the official live cast of the Group A Round 3 crucial match between Blue6Maxx and his Necromantic up against LePeg and his Undead. These teams are both very similar in colour and they've both got zombies, so with that in mind I think we're going to go red and blue. So there you go, blue for Blue6Maxx, perfect, red for LePeg. I can show you the groups, and these are up to date after Yahtzee has played K-Fog. So you can see that if Blue6Maxx wins or if it's a draw, then neither of them will qualify. However, it's very interesting if LePeg wins. If he wins 1-0, he'll have to have a playoff with Yahtzee to see who finishes second. If he wins 2-1, he'll have to have a playoff with K-Fog to see who wins and who's second. And if he wins 2-0, he'll just outright win the group. So anything can happen in this match. Super duper interesting, and I can tell you that LePeg is unsurprisingly French, qualified from PlayStation through the KGVM World Championship qualifier, and Blue6Maxx is from the United States of America, also PlayStation, and qualified through the MML World Championship qualifiers. So there you go. A PlayStation mirror, very exciting. If he wins 2-1, yes, then he has to have a playoff with K-Fog. He'll be level with K-Fog, so they'll have to have a playoff to see who wins the group in that case. And he could win, like, 3. If he wins 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, then he outright wins the group. So, I mean, that's a lot of touchdowns, though. Yeah, Necro without guard. This is a very strange build. Very strange build. Not a fan of the build, I have to say. He's gone lots of block. He's gone tackle on the whites, on the wraiths. Sorry, tackle on the wraiths rather than guard. Block on the fleshies, like, I think is fine. But I mean, I think guard is better. And obviously block on the wolves and block on the ghoul is completely reasonable. But yeah, I would definitely say guard. Guard at least on the wraiths, right? And then probably at least 1 guard on the fleshies as well. The Peg's got 3 guard there, all on the LOS. And a tackler and a blocker and a wrestler. So, you know, pretty standard from LePeg. But yeah, bizarre team that I'm not a fan of at all from Blue6Maxx. Yeah. It's nice how blue it is. It's good because this would be really hard to tell these apart, wouldn't it? Like this is pretty much clashing here. So blue and red is very easy to tell apart. But yeah, it's interesting the fleshies. I actually don't hate like 1 block and 1 guard fleshie. Like, I would take 2 guarders, but I can understand. I can even understand going block instead of guard. But I hate not having guard fleshies. Guard wraiths. I think the only skill for the wraiths. Oh my goodness. LePeg needing a win to qualify. Okay, the regen worked. Has chosen to kick and instantly got a mummy removed. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. And that's why you don't ever kick. Oh god, there's a stun. But no, I mean, I understand kicking in this situation, right? To try and know what you've got to do on your offense, whether you've got to score early or not. It does make sense in a game where you have to win, but your opponent doesn't. Because Blue6Maxx is unfortunately already eliminated, so, you know, he's just playing for honour at this moment in time. So you know, if LePeg received, stalled out the half for 1-0, then Blue6Maxx wouldn't have to score early, right? Blue6Maxx could just stall out his half and make it a 1-1 draw. So LePeg wanted a kick, see if he stops the score or not. If he doesn't stop the score, then at least he knows he's got to score quickly in the second half to push for the win. So it was completely reasonable to kick. But what a way to start it, getting a mummy cast. I mean, there was a strong argument for not putting mummies on the LOS, to be fair. There's choosing to kick, and then there's choosing to kick with mummies on the LOS. I would have definitely chosen to kick with not mummies on the LOS, personally. They could have even been hit by wolves, right? I mean, harder without guard. I understand why he was tempted to do it without Blue6Maxx having any guard, but what a brutal start. Yep. No, Christopher B. Blue6Maxx is definitely eliminated. He's lost his first 2 games. Well, no, I think he drew, but I can tell you. I think he lost his first 2 games. Let's have a cheeky look. Yeah, he lost his first 2. So most he can do is 3, and K-Fog and Yatsik are both on 5. So it's only playing for LePeg. Yes, the Wraiths have to be guard. The Wraiths have to be guard. In my opinion, they just have to be. The Flesh Golems being both block, I don't like, but I think it's kind of fine. And 1 block and 1 guard is also kind of fine. But there could be triple coaches with 5 points, yes. Yes, exactly. Because they could all draw with each other and all beat Blue6Maxx. And then it's going to come down to good chance of there being a playoff match in that case. But less chance now, right? Much more chance of Blue6Maxx getting a draw of this game. No, there can't be triple tie breaks. No, there can't be triple tie breaks. I mean, that removal, okay, he's regen, but still losing a mummy is absolutely brutal for the Undead. So it's hard to bet against Blue6Maxx getting the draw now, right? Like, he's very favoured to draw a win now with such a huge removal. If he does it again, oh my god. No, he doesn't. He could foul this white though, couldn't he? Yeah, it was genius. It was genius. Well, he's going to have a based cage here. Obviously you can have 2 so that it's not fully based, but roll 6s and bang them out. Yeah, I mean, it's the best way to not just beat Undead, but literally every single team in Blood Bowl, isn't it? Just bang them out and win. This seems very unnecessarily shaky, this formation, but yeah, works on literally every team. Just bang them out and win. You could dodge foul. I mean, I really like fouling this actually, just because you've already. I mean, either one. Maybe foul the mummy next turn, But I really like, because like, he could have really surrounded this and fouled it. I would quite like that. I mean, Olivier Delac just slaughtered somebody, didn't he, without even, you know, just took some sidestep and jump up and then proceeded to make about 5 Kaz. Nabolo also versus Lizardmen, Kaz 7. Just casually Kaz like 4 Saurus. Surprisingly won that game. Yeah. I see what you've done there, Fulgen. Is he going to rush Mummy Blitz? Looks like it, doesn't it? Or he could hit the wolf though. Not on the flesh. Oh no, he couldn't. No, he could hit the fleshy. He could hit the fleshy because he's got a guard and a cancel assist, but he gets the mummy on the ball. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Cosmic goal. Yeah. Well, he's finally going to get hit with the wolf now, which is nice. I like these dice. These are the Necro dice, aren't they? Got the Undead. No, these are the Necro cheerleaders, aren't they? Necro cheerleaders and Undead cheerleaders. Yeah, they've both got race-appropriate cheerleaders. Well, of course, halflings are better. Oh my goodness, he's made another Kaz. And he doesn't regen. Guard white is dead for the game. Flip me. Hello, Sansliker. LePeg has to win. Blue6Maxx is already eliminated, but LePeg has to win this game, and he's just taken a Kaz mummy and a Kaz white. But at least he's regen the mummy, so it's not over. But wow. It was already 2, wasn't it? That was already a 2er. Four rerolls, Hydra. It's going to 1D blitz with a wolf. Gets the knockdown. And then goes over there to assist. And gets the knockdown there. Living a little bit dangerously with the ball protection. And Vargeistless, yeah, no Vargeist. Oh yeah, not 2 runners, 2 throwers. No, 2 runners, 2 throws and a blitz, right? That's it. No bad guys. 4 rerolls. Loads of players. That's fair enough, Hydra. That's fair enough. At the end of the day, it's, you know, you can do what you like, can't you? If you wanna have fun, you can go for it. I mean, the funnily enough now, like with 2 guard, he actually with 2 tackle, he can actually put like tackle on the ghouls pretty easily, and tackle really does counter the ghouls very well. This would be a lot better in like tabletop, right? Because you could run into Amazons, but I mean, I'd still never do it. I'd always take guard on the wraiths. I think the wraiths have to have guard. I think they have to. And I personally would go guard fleshies. I think that's a lot more up for debate. I think if you struggle more against elves, block fleshies is a fine thing to do. If you suffer more against bash, guard fleshies. And, you know, guard fleshies in general probably is a good idea. But again, that's just my opinion, man. Gets the pow. LePeg gets LePow. Oh, and a removal. That redresses the balance a bit. He could have, but he's got to roll a 6, right? Which is just difficult. I prefer just tagging him and then, you know, it's got a dedicated splits to it, hasn't it? Or just block. But, I mean, I would just block on turn 4, but a lot of people would blitz that. Like he just has. But I would just block it. Hanky panky. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good is hanky panky. You're welcome, Hydra. Whoa. Was a 2 into a 1. But he survives it. Oh wow, and he just fouls. Fouls a zombie and gets a KO. Flip me. Unfortunately not Sandsliker because we get like, I mean, well last year we like didn't get any time there, so I imagine we won't again. So yeah, we just went in, worked, went out. Basically. Well, he's in a decent spot, isn't he? That KO, he just took lots of players. He's only down. He's only down one guard because he's removed the guards. Yeah, there's plenty of time though, isn't it? At the end of the day, there's not that many players for LePeg, so like holding off the forward movement to get more banging is completely fine, though I would be hunting the ghouls rather than fouling zombies. Like with actually having a tackler, you know, tackling ghouls is pretty good, isn't it? Well, turn 5, he's got to start moving up the pitch at some point, hasn't he? So we'll see if he chooses this turn or not. Not really. Flip me. Wraith basing the mummy. Whoa, that's a dangerous move. I'm hypnotized by this zombie. Look at this zombie. This one. Oh wow, he's moved the other wolf back. Okay, I hate moving the other wolf back for the assist. Like move a zombie back there so you can punch, and then the zombie can punch him off next turn and you get your wolf back. But now he's got both wolves on a zombie. And he's got nothing out in front. And he's got nothing on either side. And all of a sudden he's in a hell of a lot of trouble. Going backwards on turn 5. I mean... it's not good, is it? That's all I've got to say about that. I say that he's removed 3 players for one of his own. He's got a 2-man advantage. And he's not got a leg to stand on. Oh wow, he foul appearances the Wraith block. Which he was going to use to clear the path for a ghoul to come round so he could dodge off and blitz with tackle, I bet. Whereas now, it's looking very difficult. Maybe he should have re-rolled that, right? He's got 3 re-rolls. Maybe he should have re-rolled that. Maybe not. LePeg. Dimmy doesn't even know what LePegging is. Oh, he's got for the 1D. Only a push. And only a push. Wow. Full pow. Well, I know what I'd do, but we shall find out what LePeg does. Not LePeg, what Blue6Maxx does. LePeg is red. Blue6Maxx is blue. He did unfortunately pick pretty similar. Like, these are pretty similar, right? He's got like a bit of cyan and he's got a bit of cyan. They're both black and cyan, and they've both got zombies. So this is a pretty hard team. Pretty hard teams to tell apart without red and blue, I would say. I'd say this is the perfect situation for the red and blue. That's the POW. And the remover. Not every time, sounds like there's a, you know, there's quite a few games where there's been cool colours, but certainly. It's certainly easier red and blue, isn't it? It's certainly easier to see things if it's red and blue. Is he gonna move the ball? Wait, what was the random rush? Did you see that? Just a rush came up on the screen. What the hell? Anyone see how weird that was? Doesn't assist the Wraith. Quite like the assisting the Wraith and then 2-dicing it and putting tackle on both of them. But why 2 dice when you can 1 dice? And yep, all of a sudden, despite not really getting anywhere for 6 turns, he's in range as long as he pushes forward. He's got tackle on 2 players there. So not great for LePeg. Oh, he might re-roll this. Because if he gets the power, he gets 2 dice on the ball, right? That could have been a re-roll. Yatsik will be loving this, won't he, at the moment? It's looking like Blue6Maxx might get a score on the board, and if he does, makes it that much harder for LePeg to win. Blue6Maxx has taken 4 minutes of time bank already, but that's not too bad, right, with another half to play. So LePeg's still got a bit to dip into if he has to. He's got his Tinken cap on. So he does. I think he's thinking like whether to 1 dice the Wraith, or stand up and 2 dice him, or dodge 1 or both away. And it's not really easy, is it? Not an easy choice to make. And whether to invest rerolls, you've only got 2 turns left to defend, this and the next one. Whether to dodge away the blodger that's in base to base with Fleshy. Oh, he's still got a blitz, but in that case, easy blitz. Ooh, he gets a push. So he's obviously going to start sidestep the other one. No, he's not. He's going to try and stop him reinforcing the middle a bit, but he did not Thomas T step it. Still eating into the time bank, but it's there to use. Ah, he brings him back to his safety. He makes this dodge out. But Blue6Maxx can definitely get blitz a hole and get a lot forward here. You can also 1D surf this zombie at the end. There we go, moves the ball. It is in range. I feel like it should definitely have been there. Or like here, with the wolf out there. Rather than instantly one-diceable. But I guess LePeg has lost so much that he can't even easily one-dice it. He's got nothing left, has he? Absolutely bang out. Wolf Skulls uses last reroll on an irrelevant turn 7 hit. So now he has no rerolls for turn 8. It's not what I would have done. I can 1D with the Wrestle Ghoul, right? No, Spleggy, no. This is a guardless Necro team, yes. Talking about it. Yep. Yep. Reroll, has to reroll. Doesn't get him. But the ghoul will have to rush to score without a reroll. It's funny because I can see the idea of the tackle wraiths, but like, it's gotta be guard. It's just gotta be guard. Guard is like the best. Okay, well, a few rolls to make and no reroll to do it. Gets the instant full power there. Cass. I tell you what, Blue6Maxx knows how to play Blood Bowl. Oh well, I say that he did a 2 dice instead of a 3 dice, and has no rerolls. So, yeah. I had 2 zombies. Just come up here, and then this would have been a 3 dice block. And you just needed a push and then a rush. Yeah. Well, sounds like I meant he was good at Blood Bowl at rolling dice, right? He's definitely good at the rolling dice part of Blood Bowl. Yeah, he's good at that portion. He's good at that element of Blood Bowl, definitely. Yeah, he's followed the Space Cadet strat of less KO rolls for your opponent. Gets the POW. What'll happen with KOs? White comes back, Wraith comes back. So LePeg can still get the 1-0 win, but he's got to do it without a few players, without one ghoul, without the guard. White, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. Okay. Pretty doable. He'll be so thankful his mummy regen. Oh my god, if you had to do this without the mummy, only 9 players. But if he wins 1-0 now, I can show you the table. You can see there that if he wins 1-0, he will be completely level with Jacek on 5 points, 3 touchdowns for 2 against. So they will have to play a playoff match, like a single game. With overtime enabled to see who qualifies with KFOG. So I think the dice make it too risky to try to win 2-0, right? I think he probably just has to try and win 1-0, you know. But and he's only got 10 players, so I think he probably should just try to win this game at all, rather than try to go for 2-0 at this stage. Yeah, it was unbelievable from Blue6Maxx to use that reroll on turn 7 was unbelievable. And then to not make the flesh golem block 3 dice. Hello, Mr. Yemendam. Hello, Odon. Yep, it is myself, Andy Davo, and Miss Beltree. In Montpellier. Should be glorious. Triple push. 6th, 7th and 8th of December is when it is. The quarterfinals on the Friday, semi-finals on Saturday, 3rd place playoff and grand final on Sunday. So 3 days of Blood Bowl extravaganza. A pretty toothless first turn here for LePeg. Even more hammering it in that he can't go for 2-0. Yep, Soku, yep. It'll be Jacek and LePeg to see who joins KFOG. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think it was... I mean, I don't think anything. I don't think anything, but I'd imagine, you know, he could have just had another commitment, right? He works a lot, so he could just have been somewhere else. Or they could have not asked him. I don't know. I've got no idea what they've done. But there's a good chance he was busy, right? Because like the week after he did that with us, he was like interviewing Max Verstappen in like Dubai and stuff. So he could have just he could have had prior commitments, or they could have decided to go with Tree as a Blood Bowl-y type presenter. Who knows? Well, did he double one that? Yes, he did. He made a rush. For a reason, and then re-rolled it, and And failed. Yeah, LePeg's just got to go for the 1-0, I think. I think he'll be sad that he didn't get the 2-0, I mean. But after the first couple of turns, there wasn't a lot he could do, was there? And you know, he could still blow this, right? He could have crucial bad dice. Blue6Maxx could get some good dice. There's things that can happen still. He's not out of the woods yet. And the fancier shower was great. Random removal. Lovely. Oh man, the turn timer is annoying sometimes, isn't it? Chicken and rice. Le Plim Plom LePeg. I'll shine it. Yep. Oh, he does do the rush. I thought he might do that rush. I'm not that big a fan of the rush, to be honest, but I thought he might do it. Gets the mummy in front, doesn't it? Gets him engaged, but... Big fan of ice cream. We didn't have any ice cream in Montpellier. We had some chocolate muffins. We had some chocolate muffins. They were very nice, and just in general, lots and lots of food. I mean, I wouldn't say 1-0 win easy. He very nearly got scored on. He very nearly got scored on. But now, I mean, obviously he should win now. Big up LePeg. Yep, so we'll have to... It's not over yet. It's not over yet. But if he qualifies, if he doesn't qualify, if he wins this game 1-0, he'll have to schedule a game with Yatsik to see who goes through on Saturday, probably. It would be best. Yeah, that's the thing, sounds like. He doesn't really bother Blue6Maxx that much, right? So that's the thing, right? Like, yeah, okay, he should have made that block of 3 dice. He shouldn't have used his reroll on the wolf hit, but he shouldn't care too much, should he? Like, you know, I'm sure he won't care too much. But yeah, if that was like LePeg and like LePeg had to do that, and like didn't win because of it, he'd feel really bad, wouldn't he? But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, there's nothing on the line for Blue6Maxx, so it's not the end of the world if he doesn't get it done. He's taking his time, isn't he, LePeg? It's fair enough. The stakes are high for him. Oh, huge Kaz. Huge Kaz. And it's a little bit tricky, right? Because the Wraith's having tackles. So, you know, normally you can whack your ghouls out in relative safely, but he's got to look after his ghouls. He loves counting squares. Lots of KGVM people, and that's the league he qualified from. From PlayStation. 2 PlayStation coaches. Whack your ghouls out. I mean, you can whack your ghouls out, right? Because generally they're pretty hard to knock down. But in this case, with tackle wraiths, I mean, I'm not a fan of this move up the side from LePeg, especially on turn 3, but if that's what you want to do, who can say if it's good or bad? I guess he's going to like put the ball there, but I don't know why he hasn't done it yet, and I don't know why he's just made that a 2D. Thought he'd have already just moved the ball over, right? Ball can go to here. Could have moved the ball to there, and he could have made that 3D. Turn ordering is indeed a bit off. Oh wow, he's rushing. Okay, I hate the rush. I absolutely hate the rush. I guess there is the wolf here, right? But he could still only touch you. You're still safe here. The wolf can't hit you from here. I guess potentially, like this wolf you could power the mummy, and like this wolf could have come round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rush. So potentially, but I mean, I'd have just gone there. And I mean, he hadn't moved this zombie, right? So if he was really bothered, the zombie could have come down to make it totally safe. No, I can say anything. I can say anything. I just can't have, you know, like people on that aren't Tree and Devo. And I decided to stop swearing. I just decided to stop swearing. They didn't tell Jim I can't swear anymore. Honestly, I just thought, seeing as the official cast, I won't swear. And then it was really quite easy, and then I thought, oh. I didn't even think that, I just happened to not swear. I just literally, I didn't even think I won't swear, I just happened to not swear. I think I swore once in the whole thing. It is indeed Skytruck, yep. Flute the cat. That's not true. He's going to base it. Yeah, I would have thought he'd have based it with a fleshy, but he could have based it with a fleshy and with the wraith, couldn't he? Yeah, that's really weird. Like you'd want definitely want the fleshy in here and the wraith in there. Really weird. I mean, it's not that weird, Ali, really. You've watched the stream before. It's really quite incredible. It's really quite incredible. I've gone through most of my life swearing continuously. I was actually shocked that I just didn't swear. You know, I'd have thought even if I tried really hard not to swear, I'd still end up swearing, but I just didn't try and I just didn't swear. There is an absolute gaping hole, yep. The wraith and the fleshy aren't really covering anything. So this is a lovely turn 4 for LePeg. No need to panic. Any proof against the conspiracy is proof of the conspiracy. Indeed. Yes, not playing does indeed help with the not swearing, yes. Funnily enough, I did swear on the unofficial cast of the, you know, with Calcium and Mieux, because, you know, bad things happened. And I swore with the unofficial cast with Mieux and Dimmy because bad things happened. But, yeah, when I wasn't playing live, then there's a lot less reason to swear, isn't there? Yeah, I'm a bit surprised he didn't go push down the middle there. I would have definitely tried to push down the middle. Yep. 100%. 100%. But I guess what he's trying to do is keep the ghouls as protected as possible so they don't get picked off by the wraiths. And I'll get tackled. Yep, I really liked 3 dicing with the mummy there. But you know, why hit with a mummy when you can just remove the white? Into another removal. Down to 2 minutes of time bank. Making a blockless block into a sidestepper. Doesn't base the cage. It's not even a cage, is it? It's a screen, but you could have sidestepped here and been touching this ghoul. Or he could have gone there and then been, you know, 3D'd, which doesn't seem as good, does it? But he could, but the thing is, if he got 3D'd, he could sidestep to there afterwards and then instantly have a hit on the ball. But I think going there was pretty good. And then you could punch this guy and then punch this guy and then try and hit the ball with a wolf maybe, or with this guy. This seems a bit crazy from LePeg. Got to do a rush, hasn't he? Yeah. Really had to do the rush to stop just an instant 2D and then the wraith coming in. Well, I thought he was going to keep the ghouls safe, but then he just instantly, like, really exposes as well, right? Because you just punch and then you've got the assist for it, unless you don't pout. No, oh, don't. It don't. No, I did not go. Oh man, this bug. This bug is obnoxious. Undead's the mummy. Here comes the block tackle blitz. Does nothing. Conclusively proving Jimmy correct that tackle is rubbish. Good. I mean, we said there was a gaping hole last turn. Now there's a red carpet. Literally. two here, and one wraith. One wraith holding the entire middle of the pitch. Who can say if that's good or bad? LePeg really needed 2. The ideal result for LePeg was to win 2-0. But honestly, he's lucky to not be 1-0 down right now. Very lucky to not be 1-0 down right now. So he'll take this 1-0 win and be happy if he gets it. I mean, he's not going to try 2 TD. 1 TD, he gets the playoff. So he does not advance with this win. He will. If he wins this game, he has to then beat Yatsik in a playoff. So I can't believe he did the blitz before hitting the wraith. Just quietly, like hit the wraith, see what happens. Right, is what you have to do. I mean, you don't have to hit the wraith. Like you could just run around the side. And like bring him around and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I guess you could just kind of like, but it's so much better just to hit him first and see what happens. And it's 3D instead of the 2D blitz that you did, and there you go, he gets the power. That was, I did not like that blitz first action. Do the 3D, see what happens, move your cage up completely. And then probably 3D that wolf. You could foul this wraith, couldn't he? The fact that he's already got the mummy there, and it's as far as this zombie can reach. It's a possibility. Maybe not though. Yeah, I thought he might just take the fleshy. You could still foul it, right? You could still 2-assist foul it. But yeah, I like tagging the fleshy, to be honest. The timer bug. No. But yeah, I mean, Blue6Maxx is a bit screwed now. Only 3, 6, 7 players versus 10. Just gotta move the ghoul down, give it 2 spaces so the zombie can't tag 2 for 1. Wait, do you mean this ghoul? Do you mean LePeg's ghoul? Here. It's better that he tags it 2 for 1. I'd want it tag 2-4 and then I can just punch him immediately. Would be my opinion on that. In fact, I wouldn't have him out there at all, I'd have him here. Or here. Oh wow, fleshy dodge. Oh, flip me. Okay. Oh yeah, actually, the other place from is like somewhere to stop the fleshy dodge, right? Man, fleshy dodge is pretty strong. Oh, imagine if LePeg doesn't even win. Pretty tricky, right? You really don't want to dodge with this ghoul because he can just 1 in 9. You can't fill the squares of where the where the wraith sidesteps to, so you just got to hope your power, which you don't. Can't risk the reroll there because the 1 in 9 is an absolute killer. He's got guard though, so he gets another 2D at it with the tackler. Nah, he can punch it with a wraith. The white can punch it because the mummy's got guard, so he's got a 2D. And he rushes to fill it in. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair rushing there, I guess. That's why I liked fouling this guy last turn, because they're pretty annoying, right? Tackle wraiths are pretty annoying for ghouls. So I really wouldn't have hated fouling this guy last turn. Wow, it's a bit of a problem. You can use the fact that there's no guard. What I would have done... Oof, he's got to reroll this. He's got 4. I would have put the mummy there in case he didn't use stand firm, right? Because if he doesn't use stand firm, he's got a 4+ to 2D the ball. And then this guy here, so he can't just 2D. At the moment, Wolf could maybe run around. And this guy could dodge and hit. Ah, oh, he's got guard though, his own. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So it's not super easy to do. It's pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, I would have definitely put the mummy there. Because I quite liked, as LePeg, just not standing firm and then going 1... sorry, not LePeg, Blue6Maxx. If you don't stand firm, then you've got a 4+ to go 1, 2, 3, 4, rush, 2D, right? And so he's going to 1D punch him. Doesn't follow. He might be free next turn. One D there. Instant reroll. Into a 1D. Into 1D, into underscore. Into a Kaz. Into a self Kaz. And now he could just score and leave Blue6Maxx with a 2-turn without any rerolls. Or he can, you know, make some dice rolls. He's got 3 rerolls. Nothing's too crazy. Oh my god, he's dub-skulled. He's dub-skulled. I'd be pretty much panicking over, like, you know, having to roll some dice on the last turn and not being... Yeah, I'm not surprised he scored that at all. I could feel the panic through the screen. So now all he has to do is defend this 2-turn by Blue6Maxx. Can Blue6Maxx ruin LePeg's tournament or not? He's got no rerolls and 2 turns to do it. LePeg has 6 seconds of time bank left. Yes, sounds like I know what it feels like. Mine was horrible. My game was absolutely horrible. Most stressful game of football I've ever played. So easy win for LePeg. Well, not yet. Not yet. Just the self-Kaz for Blue6Maxx. And of course the white didn't regen and neither did the ghoul. Diced again. A Blitz. Wow. Wow. Will the Blitz throw it away? Oh my god, he's got a perfect kick. Perfect kick for LePeg. Will he spunk it away with an idiot Blitz? Probably not. Probably not, because There's absolutely nobody fast this side, so. That is it. GG, isn't it? Basically. I guess there's a chance of like the wolf side switching, but okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rush. No, so he's got a dodge as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rush. So he can get there. Probably should have blitzed this guy, eh? Probably should have blitzed this guy. And then he could have gone 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rush and be like here. Here, whatever. But he can get there with a dodge. He can get into range and then get instantly pushed back. Or you can just roll insanity dice. But this sure looks over. Uphill. That is a blockless player. So that is the game done. So there we go. We're gonna definitely have a playoff. Jacek not eliminated. So it turns out the draw versus K-Fog was good enough. He was right to settle for the draw versus K-Fog, because if he tried to beat him, he'd have likely lost. So, wow. Yeah, it works for you, K-Fog. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, K-Fog wins the group. And LePeg and Jacek will have to play off. Probably on Saturday. I think they've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday to do it. Shut up, Timmy, is what I think. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You won your group with that record. Yeah, yeah. I only just qualified from mine with that, and you won your group with it. Dirty Dino. I drew 0-0 one of mine. 0-0, 1-0, 1-1. So mine's even worse. Oh god. Oh god, we could play each other in the next round, K-Fog. That's a possibility. I actually I really wanted LePeg to win 2-0. So I wouldn't be in your bracket. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, 2-4-1 against wouldn't have been good enough, would it? In fact, you wouldn't have qualified, right? If you'd got no, because they got you drew versus them, so they would have had less as well if you'd drawn them. But it's kind of weird. You'd have been in the playoff at least, yeah. You'd have been in the playoff. Oh my! It would have been a three-way playoff. It would have literally been a three-way playoff. No, it wouldn't have. Right. Disregard. You've been the playoff. Hello, LePeg. I think there's been a lot of that. I think there's been a lot of people's minds crashing in these games. The critical playoff games have been very tough on people. Of course, starting with the instant mummy removal was pretty brutal, wasn't it? But there you go. Congratulations, half congratulations to LePeg, because with that 1-0 win, he is tied with Yatsik for second place. K-Fog goes through as the group champion with 4 touchdowns. Yatsik and LePeg both with 3-4, 2 against, will have to have a single elimination match with overtime enabled to see who gets through to the round of 32 knockout stage. So there you go. Congrats, LePeg. Commiserations, Blue6Maxx. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.